every single dream. I lay each one down.
Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm here to share some more experiences with you guys, and I am excited. It is the end of the week. It was a beautiful week this week, and I would just like you guys to stay tuned and enjoy the rest of the video. Hey Maite, how are you doing today?
Hey Kanisha, I'm doing great, thanks.
Awesome. Would you like to share with us your campus experience?
I would love to. Actually, I remember praying to God. I wanted to become a medical missionary. And I remember reading stories about missionaries around the world. And the stories were so amazing how God provided for each of their needs. And I remember listening to these stories, and I wanted these stories to be part of my life too. I wanted to have these experiences. So I applied to Wildwood, and I said, well, God, if you want me to become a medical missionary, I know you will open the way. And sure, I continued praying, and I was accepted. It's been such a big blessing to be part of Wildwood. And I know also that God's calling for each of you, each of us, is for us to become medical missionaries. You won't really regret it. It's been a blessing in my life. So it's been a pleasure. Bye.
Thank you for sharing. Hi Tabita.
Hi Kanisha.
So, would you like to share with us your campus experience?
Yes, of course. Well, Wildwood has been a blessing in my life, and I have learned a lot of things here that I never heard before in my life. And the most important thing that I learned here that is very, very valuable to me, everything is very, very good, but something that really impressed my heart is the way that they teach you how to be self-sustainable.
Amen.
So they teach you how you can have a gardening, everything. This is very, very interesting, and they teach you how to cook your own food, how to do everything. You don't need to buy the things.
Hi Lena.
Hi.
Okay, would you like to share with us today your experience here on campus?
Well, I came here and my expectations were to learn a lot about medicine and how we can apply natural remedies in medical field. And so far I was enjoying my experience here, and I learned a lot, but I learned more than I expected here. And especially I like the spiritual classes here. I like the nature, the campus, the people here. I met new friends, and I also like the classes here. I really enjoyed.
Amen. Well, thank you so much for sharing. Hi Deborah, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great.
Awesome. Would you like to share with us your campus experience?
Of course. So my experience here is in two parts, because first of all, I was a student here and I also became a worker. So my experience as a student was amazing. When I first came here, I saw the greenery and how this campus is huge, and I really felt I was at home in this place. And of course, in the 6 months course, it can be a little bit rough, but to be honest, I only had 1 week where I thought it was like a lot of homeworks and rough. I never stressed myself about anything. So my goal when I was a student is to enjoy as much as possible, make friends, mingle with people, do evangelism as much as I can, and just have a great time. So I really enjoyed my experience here. It was amazing.
Hi Valeria, how are you doing today?
I'm good.
Amen. Would you like to share with us your campus experience today?
Sure. So my name is Valeria. I'm from Brazil, São Paulo. And for me, and also for my husband, this place, it's a special place to become missionaries. Here we have a lot of opportunities to learn, to exchange ideas, to make friends around the world. And usually after the course, the world is open to share Jesus, to share the love of God for a lot of people.
Amen. Amen. Do you have any last minute thing would you like to say to the viewers?
Oh, okay. You will be welcome here in our course in Wildwood.
Amen. Well, thank you so much for sharing.
You're welcome.
Hi, Ebony. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Awesome. I'm doing fine. Would you like to share with us today your campus experience?
Yes. One of the reasons I first came to Wildwood was because I realized that God was calling me to the health message, and He was calling me to a greater reformation. And so, since I've been here, I've had an amazing time. I've learned how to have self-control, how to have temperance, and also how to be a better person for Him. I think sometimes we forget that we're living for other people, and we tend to be very selfish. You know, if everything's going okay with me, then everything's okay with the world. But that's not the case. And I believe that God brought me here because He wanted to show me that He wants to use me for the world. He wants to continue to use me until the end of time.
Amen. Well, thank you so much for sharing.
You're welcome.
Hi, Anna and Julio. How are you guys doing?
Hello.
Hi, good.
I'm good.
Would you guys like to share your campus experience with us?
Oh, yeah, sure. So, I'm working with scholarship. So we are working first 6 months, then we study 6 months. So I'm working country store. Is a grocery that we have here in the campus, and we are learning a lot. And Anna, she work in the kitchen, and this is amazing place. It's very nice place. I'm sure that all the new once you come here, it's a great time. The new class here. My English is not really good, but I'm improving. So I hope in 4 months my English will be better. So I'm here 2 months, and yeah, I think that's it.
Okay, thank you so much for sharing. Alyssa, how are you doing today?
I'm wonderful. How are you?
Awesome, I'm doing great. Would you like to share a little of your campus experience?
Sure. Okay, so I've been here for about a year and just going through classes. I got to work as well on the farm, and that was a really awesome experience. Learning some like object lessons, and also just the classes were amazing too. Really fun. Learning natural remedies and massage and other things like that. So yeah, it's a really great experience.
Awesome. Morning, Chantel.
Good morning, Kenisha.
So, would you like to tell us a little bit about your experience here on campus?
Yeah, so my experience here has been a very interesting experience where I've really found opportunities for growth in all aspects of life. I've begun to learn a bit more about myself, more about my relationship with God, and that's been enlightening. It hasn't always been easy, but I think by the end of it, it will have been worth it. So yeah, and I've met some really great people like yourself.
Amen. Would you like to also tell us a little bit about campus ministries?
Yeah, so when I was in England, I was involved with starting a campus ministry. So a ministry on my campus, university campus, for university students. And it's been a blessing because I've seen how Adventist students have grown in their relationship with God and been able to be equipped to share their faith with others.
Okay, thank you for sharing, Pablo.
Good morning, Kenisha.
So, would you like to tell us a little bit about your experience here on campus?
Oh, your experience here in the campus have been a blessing in my life.
Amen.
I figured out new people. I figured out new purpose in my life. I figured out plans that I never thought I had before, but I know that it's Lord's plan for my life. And I figured out that we have a great work to do in this world, and I want to do this work for the Lord. So it's been a blessing to be here, and I expect that Lord may bless all of us students here in this place.
Amen. Well, thank you for sharing.
You're welcome.
Hi, Tapua. How are you doing today?
Hey, yeah, I'm doing great. So I'm just here at Wildwood. Wildwood is actually a health evangelism training center. So we kind of get like all people coming from different places around the world wanting to be trained as medical missionaries. And this has been like the most awesome experience I've ever been through. Like I came in 2014 and basically got trained in things like hydrotherapy. I mean, whoever knew that water can be used to do simple treatments on people.
Amen.
And to even just go to different countries around the world and just see the realness of people's lives being touched, people's lives being transformed has just been amazing. And this has really helped me spiritually and even just socially with my friends. It's just amazing. And you know what? I wouldn't trade this for anything else. Come.
Amen. Well, thank you so much for sharing. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that video of the many experiences that has been shared. It is part 2. And I would like you guys to continue to like, comment, and subscribe. And also comment below. Let me know what other videos you'd like to see. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day.